Joyce, another double-double today. How comfortable did you feel, and do you maybe feel a little bit of extra pressure saying, like, I can be one of the ones that step up with Ashlyn now?
I feel like I just let the game come to me today, you know. Offense was flowing. I thought my defense was pretty good. So, but I don't feel no pressure when it comes to Ashlyn. I feel like everybody's stepping up, and you don't try to fill in her position. You just do what you do. And at the end of the day, everybody will elevate their game. So I don't think the pressure is necessarily on me, but we know as a team that we all have to step up.
Maryam, that's the most you've played in a while. I guess, how do you feel right now, and how would you evaluate your performance in some extended minutes?
I would say, like, piggybacking on what Joyce said, like, Coach had a little talk with us, and she was just like, we don't have to play like Ash. We just have to come in, and everybody has to do their job and just fill in that void and everything, so.
For both of you, Coach Taylor said that she felt like you guys came out and punched them in the mouth on defense. Just how would you guys evaluate the physicality of your defense tonight?
I feel like during practice we emphasize defense. I mean, at the end of the day, offense will come, but defense is the one thing that you can control and always will control. So I feel like we just, you know, prioritize that, and we executed.
Yeah, and defense always wins you games, so that's what we had to do.
Joyce, a lot of your points came from second chance efforts, and Maryam, you can answer this too. Does rebound help you guys get going on the offensive end at all, and if so, how so?
I feel like rebounding is just like an important thing that's really like undermined. I feel like extra efforts was something Coach was getting on me about, and I feel like I executed that today. But obviously, seeing the ball go through the hoop off of an offensive board does help you flow offensively.
Yeah, it gets you going and just calms you down and just, like, gets you in the game and everything, so, yeah.
David?
Mm-hmm.
No, you only like to look at the next game, but this next big stretch, the next 5 games, all against top 25 opponents. How do you think the team will be able to handle it after a performance like this?
I mean, we're going to go out there and we're going to play one game at a time.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're not necessarily looking at that. We're just looking at one team ahead of us. Next is Texas, so we're going to execute on them, hopefully, you know, win, and that's all we focus on.
Yeah, take it one game at a time.
Joyce, it feels like any given night, any one of you guys can be the leading scorer for this team. How much of a relief is that fact, and then how good does it feel when you're that person?
Yeah, I feel like it's one of the reasons why I came to South Carolina. You know, it's hard to guard all 13 of us. But I feel like, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're, you know, hot or not, if you're going to be the leading scorer or not. I feel like, you know, you just go out there and you make an impact as much as you can during the game and while you're in the game, and that's all you can do. So it's nice, but I know my other teammates are going to step up for sure.
Thank you, ladies.
Good job, Tracy.